All right, what is good, everyone? Welcome back to the beginnings of a new character, or new characters, depending on how we want to handle death, should death arise. What's up, Josh? Welcome in. We are playing as yet another beast race. Just got done with Argonian, and now we are a Khajiit. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with this build. I want to do smithing. No, not another mage. This is a warrior. What's up, Daedalus? So I want to do smithing and I want to do archery. Those two things are for certain. Then the question is, do I want to do two-handed or do I want to do dual wielding? But if I do dual wielding, I want to do blocking. And that's a lot of perks, because that's one-handed perks, which is more than two-handed. Yeah, not a sneak archer. We're wanting to do, if we did dual wielding, we'd have to do one-handed, which is more perks than two-handed. Plus, I'd want to do block, which is more perks. Plus, we'd have to do dexterity as well. We could just forego block altogether, but blocking is really cool. I think I want to try dual wielding. So I think I'm going to do dual wielding, but I'm going to do no block, which sounds really bad. It sounds really bad. I might still use like a shield unperked, because I think no, unperked block doesn't seem that good. Yeah, let's do no blocking. We're going to be heavy armor anyways. I'm thinking if I'm doing no block, I was going to go tower stone, but I think that might be unnecessary. As bad as Stendarr is, I am going to be going Stendarr. Like part of me kind of wants to go warrior stone. 30 more health, 10% more damage. It's only 5 armor pen though. If it was 10 armor pen, I would consider it. No, not punch cat. Steed stone is always nice. Thief stone is also a consideration, so we have less stamina costs for our attacks. But the lockpicking bonus is like, okay, I guess. I don't know. Why doesn't this give numbers? Why do we have... Just give me the fucking stats. I don't give a shit about this flavor text. Just give me numbers. I don't want flavor text. Then I gotta go look this shit up and waste time. It's 5% one-handed and range damage and 5 armor pen for one-handed. Oh, but this also gives us 25 extra dexterity, which could be good. I think I'm gonna go Thiefstone. We're gonna try Thiefstone. We're gonna be a Thiefstone Stendarr cat, because that makes sense. And yeah, so actually going Nocturnal would be really good for this build, now that I think about it, for end game. We might do the switch later on. Nope, no daggers. We have a plan for the themes of this build. Because Nocturnal is just 10% stronger range damage and 5 armor pen, and then 10% stronger attacks and 5 expertise while dual wielding, so another 5 armor pen. It's just we don't care about the lockpicking expertise. So I might do that later, but we'll go ahead and turn on our outfit system. You guys get an idea of what we're looking to do. We are going to be a samurai.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Oh, I just realized something. I changed up my load order, so I don't think my bats are gonna work. Yeah. Alright, let me update my bat files real quick. So... help. Insight for elk. And then I'm just going to take a picture of that. I actually don't even have to... yeah, I wanted to use Dragonbane. Like, the idea is I'm going to be using katanas only. And longbows only. So I couldn't decide if I wanted to do two-handed and go for Ebony Blade, which is really good, or go for katanas and get Dragonbane. I can also go for what is this? Bolar's Oath Blade or something like that. I don't even know what enchantment's on that, though. I don't know how good that would be. But that's also an option. I also don't know what's in that dungeon before, like, if you don't go there for Hircine's quest. Okay, let's see here. Anvil mods, bounty, bats. Okay, I'm just updating my bat files real quick. Give me just one moment. Excuse me. Let's see here. Regular insight 4615. Okay, so I just need to change this to be a 6. And then diluted insight is 48113. Okay. So it looks like they just moved down 2. 6. Bounty 4. 6. Bounty 5. Insight greater. Change to 4.8. Bounty 6. Yeah, it's the only annoying thing about the bat file system that I have created is that anytime I change my load order of Ep0.5, then I have to update the... There we go. Works. I just have to update the bat files. What's up, Ray? How's it going, man? Cheating already. Now, I just... the bounty quest mod that we have is... I think Talus has a version of it that might be fixed. We'll have to see. But for now, I'll just stick to using my bat files. I find it to be a bit easier. Oh, I haven't edited... I haven't edited the... Live Another Life, so right now I have all the options. That's because I wanted to test out some of Ghoul's new... Attacked and Left 4 Dead options. So let's see where we end up. He created, like, I don't even remember how many locations. A bunch of new locations to start in. Can't get these vibes. I think it's great. Fit with the theme too. Oh, I can get with these vibes. I think it's great fit with the theme too. Bad. Too bad there's not really Akiviri armor sets. Yeah, there's the Blades armor set, which is named Akiviri armors. But... the plan is probably... I don't know what the in-game armor is going to be. Oh, actually, no, I do remember now. I think, is it Daedric armor that gives armor penetration? If I remember correctly. Whichever one gives armor penetration. Basically, I'm going to try going for, like, really high armor penetration katanas. It's kind of the plan. So I do want to start off with an Amulet of Stendarr. And then probably just a steel katana, because there is no iron. I'll grab a fur cuirass, and then We want tonic. Ooh, should I go vegetable soup? Or... yeah, let's just go vegetable soup. And we don't have anything for, for no healing potions. Let's go fur shoes. Alright. Let's see where we started. Abandoned campsite. Oh, right under Solitude. Okay. Well, we're going to get to see one mod that I added that is probably going to get cut. Oh, actually, maybe it's working now. I added animated ships. Okay, it looks like they're actually on the ships now. Yeah, okay, this seems to be working. I was just testing this earlier, and they all ended up in the water. But if it works, it works. Then it's great. Earlier when I tested this, you could actually see the Kataraya was in the world, which is really cool. What's up, Mihan? Welcome in. Okay. This isn't a terrible start. Solitude is a bit difficult. Not too bad, though. Is that my eek? No way. Ah, that's so cool. My eek's just taking a little boat ride. That's awesome. So, starting with the Thief Stone and as a Khajiit with Stendarr's Blessing plus Stendarr's Amulet, I feel like our sword is going to be doing some pretty decent damage. First things first, let's go ahead and grab our perks. We're going to get one perk into one-handed. I'm not sure. Oh, I need to turn smithing book requirements back on. I don't know where our next perk is going to need to go. Maybe dexterity actually might not be bad. Maybe if we go ahead and start with dexterity. And then our weapons cost even less stamina. Yeah, let's try that actually. And then our last perk can go into heavy armor. And then we'll work towards getting the 3 perks we need in order to be efficient. And then I'm going to go ahead and start collecting the mountain flowers just so we have some sustain. I'll put you on 3 and you on 6. There we go. It'll probably be a minute before we can start using longbows. So the idea is going to be dual-wield katanas, longbows, heavy armor, and smithing, and then taking advantage of the augmentation. I'm thinking I'm probably going to impose the limit of I can't use enchanted heavy armor that I find. I'm only going to be allowed to use my crafted heavy armor and augment it. So no getting like Hajvar's gauntlets, the Iron Hand gauntlets. I think I can disenchant those so I can use them for augmenting, so we could do that. But I won't be able to just wear the gauntlets outright. But like early on, just getting heavy armor, I'm not going to be able to craft it, so just using heavy armor pieces that we find is fine, just not using enchanted pieces. Only enchanted pieces I'll be allowed to use are the ones that I augment. That's cool. She has like a birthmark.
After he murdered High King Torig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of...
I was really ecstatic to find this cool samurai armor, because there's another samurai armor that uses this like exact mesh, but it's like more traditional samurai style with the like it's like a red color, looks more like metal. When I found this like dragon bone one, I was like, this is exactly what I wanted, which is why I was like, all right, I gotta play this build then, because this is exactly what I was looking for. Because Dragon Bane's going to be really cool to use, but also my plan is to use Dragon Bone weapons, because the Dragon Bone weapon trait is additional armor penetration. So my plan is to get like really high armor penetration with dual wielding katanas. I feel like that sounds pretty strong. Okay, is this scene over? Because I'd like to talk to the headsman. I just know they get pissy if you, like, go up there too early. I think you're trying to save them.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? Mind your... Yeah.
I hate this. Okay. Well, we'll come back. I think we just go ahead and start working on some quote-unquote bounties. Yeah, cut through armor like butter. That's the idea. The idea is that we just get really, like end game is just like super high armor penetration with swords. So the only things that are really going to like resist that really well are going to be dragons, because they still have a lot of slash resistance, and unfortunately armor penetration doesn't get through that, to my knowledge. But that's fine, because we'll have Dragon Bane, which will help, because we'll have some pretty decent attack speed with swords. I can't remember if, you know what, let me check. Weapons, steel sword. I want to see what the actual difference is. Sorry, total weight, value weight, base damage, type. Okay, so katanas have a longer reach but are slightly slower. I guess that's all right. I would prefer the speed probably, but that's okay. That's okay. Having more reach is definitely... God damn it, I accidentally hit F9 instead of F10. Okay, well that's fine. We don't really care. The only thing we did was run over here. Okay, increase skills. Yeah, so we get some longer reach out of it, which isn't bad, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because we are going no block. So by not having block, we're able to play at a longer distance. A safer distance, I should say. Okay. Jesus. Okay, no power attacks early on, that's for sure. One thing that is going to be nice is, even though we are going heavy armor and we don't have, and we're in light armor currently without any perks, with Stendarr's Blessing giving us 5 movement speed and being a Khajiit, we get another 10 movement speed. Movement speed is going to be really nice for heavy armor as well once we get it perked. Originally, I was going to do Khajiit Steedstone for the full-on speed memes, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't know if we're going to end up staying Stendarr the whole time. I hope Stendarr gets buffed in the next update. I feel like I made a pretty good suggestion for buffing Stendarr by making his scaling bonus also give armor penetration for swords. Additional armor penetration. But also... maybe making his capstone have, like, protection from Daedra, like 33% reduced damage from Daedra. Would actually be really nice. Don't know if we'll see those kinds of changes, but it would be cool. I think it'd be cool. Would suck to play a full Stendarr build just to see Stendarr get buffed and be like, oh, great, now I want to do it again. So I think for this character, we probably will switch to Nocturnal at some point. I think it's just worth it. Because isn't Nocturnal's like champion status 10% chance to do 2 times damage? And when you're a dual wielding build and you're attacking multiple times in succession, that's actually kind of big. So I think it might be worth going Nocturnal. Plus we're just going to get more armor penetration. Oh, that's weird. The caravan should be here. Alright, we got some good amount of flowers for building up sustain. Just like a extra little healing poultice. Sometimes a little stamina booster as well. Another thing that I'll probably end up doing is, for my future Dragon Bone katanas, I'll also put the Jagged enchantment on them. I think Jagged makes the costs, it makes it cost more stamina, if I remember correctly. but oh gosh, but it increases armor penetration, gives it like more natural armor penetration. So I'm kind of curious to see like how crazy this can get for late game armor penetration, because a lot of these sources aren't direct armor pen. So like right now we have, let's see your Requiem skills menu. We have 15 one-handed armor penetration already, but Khajiits also have another 10% secondary bonus or multiplicative armor penetration, and then the armor pen we get from Jagged, I think, might also fit into that same type of armor penetration. I'm not sure. I know the Dragon Bone weapons do, so that's cool. So, hold on. Right now, yeah, we're getting 10 from the Emblem of Stendar, and we're getting 5 from the Thief Stone. Okay. Yes, we're getting the right amount. Oh, we need to be collecting stuff for making bestial stew as well. Okay. So, tonic and vegetable soup. We have, like, no potions, so... That's all we needed, these mountain flowers. Really bad. Sucks that we can't power attack right up. Maybe getting the first one-handed perk for power attacking is more important than getting heavy armor. Not sure. Being able to power attack is going to be really important early on. Oh, I forgot to... Oh. Oh my god. Why is my frame rate so bad in here?